into that. Even universalists buy into that. But this experience shows you that there is a hard biological component to grammar formation. And so it's instinctual. That's a really important takeaway, especially when we're talking about the linguistic component of memes. English has over 1 million words. The average person speaks about 20,000 of those words. The word cell nerds like myself, we speak around 80,000 words. And even with that wide base of words that we use, we have a home base, meaning we have certain words that we like to use over and over and over again. So you might have seen this concept. It's called a word cloud. You'll see like the bigger the text is, the more frequently that word appears in a body of text. The smaller it is, the less frequency. That's a word cloud, but that's actually a home base. That's a linguistic home base. If you capture the entire linguistic lifeline of a person, I can scrape an entire Twitter profile, like dating back to 2007. So if I scrape all the words a person has ever said on Twitter, and I do this linguistic home base analysis, not only can I build these pretty pictures, I can take these words, put a number next to it, and that number is how many times that word was said. And then I go to ChatGPT and I put in this prompt, and then I paste these words. And it will tell me the personality, the interests, the fears, and the hopes of that person, just based on a linguistic home base. Bro, I am doing it with linguistics alone. So the critical takeaway is the people say that the AI can never emulate the human soul. Wow, AI art's so good. Wow. ChatGPT can see your soul, and this is like version 1. What the fuck do you think 10 years from now is going to look like? So now let's take our speciation concept and incorporate text and linguistics. Now we have morphology, which is really a linguistic home-based deviation. So we have our word cloud, and if I measure the changes over time, I can get the morphology over time. I get branches, I get families, I get speciation. And then interbreeding capacity is learning new words. That's what breeding means, is to create new things. So if someone approaches you with words and then you emulate those words, you have an interbreeding capacity now. Comparison of DNA is comparison of linguistic timeline. I'm watching your words mutate over time, just like I would with DNA. And habitat behavior and distribution for ecology is just measurable grammar. I'm measuring your grammar instinct. Your ecology of linguistics is going to be what words you glom onto and what words you eschew. So now the meme isn't just pretty pictures. I'm looking on all the variations of this. Feels good, fam. Feels good, man. .jpg. Feels bad, man. Dem feels, right? I can play this morphology with the word, and I can find that way better than I can find photos. Especially when I got ChatGPT looking at your soul.